Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Caffeine and Encrypted and we're back with more workers and resources. Got a lot of plans for today's episode, so it might end up being one of the longer ones. Let's see what's going on. So, last time we finished setting up our farms over here and moving food, crops into the food factory to be converted into food for us. And same with putting crops in this storage so we can make it into alcohol, which will eventually fully replenish our supplies over here in this little warehouse, and we won't have to buy any extra. I think so far we are holding okay. Let me just have a very quick look. So the last, I want to see the last 3 months. So let's say go to today, which is the 4th of July. Well, you cannot go. Okay, so today and go back to, let's say, April. So 1st of April. From the 1st of April, we have imported only meat, 19 tons of meat, because we're not producing it just yet. And if we go here and look at the same thing, our production, we produce 63 tons of food and 11 tons of alcohol. And how much have we consumed? So citizens have consumed 94, so we're not catching up just yet. But we are relatively okay in terms of alcohol. Okay, I can work with that. Also, our police station is ready. So full police car, full officers because they are necessary. Now, a lot of people get confused with how the police station, the courthouse and the prison works. So I'll just give a very brief description. Crime happens, police officers go out and they start the investigation. Once they complete the investigation, the case transfers to the courthouse, which decides the crime. So it will be a minor, medium or serious. And then it will apply the necessary sentence. Again, it needs full workers to operate. Then the people will be taken to the prison to act out their sentence. But the loyalty of your wardens is extremely important, as well as their number. So the bigger the ratio of wardens to prisoners, the higher effect the upbringing over here has. So at the moment you will see they are happier, that increases their cultural enjoyment. Sometimes this will also increase their loyalty when I have a proper ratio. It decreases their criminality by 5.5%. I believe that's every month. I'm not entirely sure. Alcohol addiction, sport enjoyment, and of course religious sympathy. So when they get in here, they actually are reformed properly. If you don't have high loyalty people over here, all of this will turn into negatives, so your people will become worse than they originally were. So keep that in mind. One of the reasons loyalty is extremely important in this game. Yeah, let's let things run. Now, in terms of beautification, they introduced in the game the asphalt and the airplane roads, as well as the gravel ones. I will select the asphalt square. I'll pause the game so I can do it properly. Now, I will start from, let's say, down here and try to cover this in a nice way. Using C and X, you can rotate this around. So let's say you go right about here. Just to give it a little bit of more of an industrial look, I suppose. Oops. And the good thing is it doesn't really cost anything. So I'll just clean this up in a second. Let's go right here. And it looks sort of aligned. Sort of. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Small problem. Remove that, remove that. And this is just decorative. It doesn't really affect anything or give any bonuses. Just for visuals. Make you into a high priority, make you into a high priority. they're gonna buy steel and it's super expensive, but that's okay. Are my trucks over here? They're coming in and they're going to get fuel. They haven't started harvesting yet. No, I probably have a couple months, which is good. Yeah, the traffic here is kind of crazy, because everything is trying to get in and out. Okay. I will leave those two for now. I won't set them up. And when the distribution center is ready, I will destroy some of the smaller ones and move things in there and set up a new sort of chain. It's gonna keep a very close eye on food. I don't want to run out, because we are supplying food to the prison as well. How many prisoners do I have? I have 15. Okay. Now, while all of this is happening, it's time for the next stage of my plan. So this was a very temporary rail setup, but it's not what we need. We need some real railway going. So I will probably set up a rail yard up here, both for cargo and for people, since this is somewhat close, about 250 on this line, so I can probably stretch it to 400 to make people pick up this train instead of going to the bus. And what I want to do is I want to make a line going up and feed people down here to the coal, and then feed people up here to the steel area and iron as well. And then I want to have a train to be able to collect this oil from over here and take it back for refining. Or maybe if it's worth and I can bring the people in here, I might as well do the refining on the spot and bring it back. We'll see. Okay, so this took a fair while longer than I expected, but that's to be expected. It's train lines. So I'm creating a little connection over here, which I will connect eventually to this big custom house. Going up, we have a branch with a bypass. It goes through a diesel station so they can get fuel. A small branch off to an open storage and a rail construction office. Access for the rail construction office in and out. Then we have a train platform that can hold 1,500 people, and they should be able to reach it from here and whatever else houses I build on this segment, since this is just my starting town, I suppose. I set up a cargo train station for the future with its own bypass going through. I'll probably make another line above that, but we will see how we go. Then they merge again into the same path. Another branch off for fuel if they need fuel when going or returning. Otherwise they continue straight. Merge again into the same line. Obviously we're going to have a lot of signals going here. Then we have a triangle. One goes up towards the steel area, the other one continues to this section. So here we have another train platform which will feed the workers for the coal, the gravel and everything else on this small area over here. Then we continue up, and we have another station as a placeholder for the steel. And over here is where we have our oil. So I will see how I'm gonna hook that up. But obviously this is long planning for the future. So I'm just gonna submit all that. And we will have to start doing this in very, very small segments. Because eventually I will cut off these two sections over here, connect this cleanly, and then make another branch to maintain what we have over here. But we're not there yet. So let's just resume the game, let it do its planning. And that's why I didn't connect this, because I do not want this little rail construction office building it. How are we going here? How did we start harvesting yet? Not yet. We're still working on the fuel stuff. Okay. How are you going? You are not assigned to an office, because they haven't built the road yet. Okay, let's give them a minute. Now it's the time to actually transition into more into a mid-game sort of solution. And the same thing with power, because I'll probably set up power maybe over here, next to the coal, feed it directly into the power, so probably pass it over here directly with conveyor belt, and then I will feed it with workers from this as well. Because it is almost time to produce our own power. How are we going on exports? About 60,000. Our loans are about... Ooh, our loans are expensive. So we'll need to be careful about that for now, and we'll need to start closing some stuff soon. That's okay. At least we're still in the positive. Well, obviously not after spending 200,000 on vehicles, but it will be okay. Worst case, we can get 1.3 million and close a couple of these. But we'll just hold for now. I want to see how that will play out. And I really want to try to saturate the production of the bauxite mine. I'll wait until our distribution center over here is ready. Let's have a quick look and see how our science is going. So we finished researching everything that we could. That's good. So we unlocked a lot of electronics and other components, which will be useful when we start making our own vehicles. And obviously that's where the big money will start coming in. We are running a little low on food. A little bit. How is the police and stuff going? They're going well. Still got a few people there. And we need more and more workers. Well, we will give them a chance to reproduce. I don't want to bring too many more people in because we cannot keep up with food yet. Because this needs 170 workers to work at full production. We have 20 tons of food here, which should be relatively easy to feed our people with that. But why are we not? Oh yeah, because we took that away. So since you are the distribution, so on the food factory you unload crops and you load food. Yes. And you will also need a connection over here on the distillery, where you will you will load alcohol and you will bring it up over here to the storage. So on the storage you unload alcohol and food. Okay, go. And that should take care of the temporary problem we have. And at the end of this year, I want to see how many crops we produced. Last year, if we look at our production, we produced almost 1,500 tons of crops. I have a feeling this year we can produce even more. Yeah, because food was barely 115. And what's the conversion rate? So that's 42 to 20, so that's about 50%. So we should in reality have about 700 food, excluding the alcohol. So even with the alcohol, we should be at least floating at around 400 tons of food. You have more people here? No. And you are just a cargo train. I will need to bring workers here as well, I think, eventually, to boost that food production, so I don't use these guys from here all the time, which would mean extend this line even more and bring it down there. Will take a little while. But for now, they should be able to feed themselves. Might even need to put a second bus. Yeah, you only have 14 people. You just brought... How many you bring? 25 here and 19 here. Okay. That's not too bad. Is someone bringing water here? You should be covered by a technical station, I think. This one? Yes, you are. Barely, but you are. So eventually this will need its own technical station. It has its own sewer thing. Didn't I create its own water connection too? I think I did. Yes, it's right there. Okay. More food. Bring all the food. Because eventually we will load this train and take everything away. Almost time for 31 tons of steel. Ouch. What is going on here? What do you guys need? Alcohol. You guys have no alcohol. Ooh. No wonder they are all over here. And food. Do we have a crisis? We have a crisis. You're bringing food, so we should be okay. Yikes. Because I was about to say, okay, let's set up some proper buses, and then I see this insane amount of people here. Yeah, they need more food. They're still okay on electronics. Why are you not transferring the food over? How much lower do you need to go before they transfer? Because they're still buying, so that's good. Okay, so you go almost out on that. Well, you still have food. It's the alcohol. Now they have alcohol too. You can only accommodate 51 guests. We'll probably need another pub, maybe. Yep, and they're all gone, and students are waiting for what? Is there no space on the schools? School is empty. Uni is empty. Wait, you guys have basic education. Oh, you're just too young to go to the next level of education. Why are you waiting there? Weirdos. And we're still doing okay on our ambulances and stuff. And my name's thanking. That has to be the steal. Yep. Because they try to replenish our storage. Guys, we have a little bit of a bottleneck here, I think. Like, a lot. But that's it, no more steel. Good. So I don't need this. I have a few extra stuff here. So you buy stuff from the border. Let's remove that. I don't want you to buy anything else from the border. And your vehicles, your open stuff, I will move them into this distro center. No, I'll move them into a construction office. Because I need yet another distribution center to handle those resources. It's not your time just yet. And this is ready. So, You guys will move in here. All of you. And I'm going to clear all of this. But I will have to be very specific about what I refuel. So, all of these guys at the moment, they have their own supply. It's probably best so I don't have traffic. So that's one. Then I definitely need to keep my train taken care of. Then we have these guys up here. Those two. Well, at the moment they are overproducing, so I can wait for them to go here and reload. So I'm going to just fill this one up. You guys have a station here, so that will be the other one. There is no fuel station here, which I need to take care of. Okay. In the city, emergency services, absolutely. Police office, yes. Anything else that requires its own supply of fuel? I think these guys do. Oops. Yes, they do. So let's make that the 11th connection. And now back out here. Let's do those two. Why do you stop after every time? There you go. And there is this little one as well. This will probably tank my money again, since they will try to fill everything that they haven't. So you can take fuel too. Okay, let's do this. I think I got everything. Think being the keyword here. Now I want to empty all of this into this, and I need to set this up properly. So, limit amount. And drop still down by 5. I think that's better. So that's for meat, which we will supply eventually, and you are still okay. Yes. So this little distro office can disappear, no longer need it. You can also disappear, no longer need it. And you load, you bring gravel, and you buy coal, okay? These guys are chilling, that's good. You're selling stuff so we make money. Okay. We're still in the green, so yay. I have you building some stuff. Where are you? So you're working on the line over here. Yep, that's perfect. That's excellent. Because we're gonna keep this line. And probably might even have the bypass go over and reach this instead of going the other way around. I will see. We are still on top of this. Halfway full, halfway full. And we're only 3 fields in. I'm a little worried we won't have enough storage for all of this. Because we're definitely not consuming it fast enough. And we don't have anywhere else to store it. Interesting. Okay, let's go clean up some lines. So you go to the bauxite processor. Let's just delete the line. The average lap is 300 seconds, which I think is 3 hours of work. I'm gonna take you to over here so you can rest. Yeah, let's redo all of them. What is that? So they still go to the bauxite mine. I'll leave those two just for now. Because I am pretty full here, right? Almost. Okay. So I cancelled most of them. I just dumped them into the construction site so I can figure out how I want to set this thing up. Let's see also what new buses we have available. So I want to see capacity. 80, 83, 60, 55, 52, 40. Ooh, 32, that's a nice one. And a very good speed too. You take a star. Because you are special. So 32. You need 25. 32 will be a slight overkill, but that's okay. Can they reach? Well, there is no station, so they won't go there. Meanwhile, you can take 30, so you are perfect for a bus of 32. So let's say 232 buses here. Is there something closer to the... So you take 25 and you take 15 maximum, right? Yes. Because I don't want to have too many microbuses going. They are pricey in the long run because they go around too much. 40, 18, that's the prison bus. I don't want the prison bus in this case. I want regular buses. 8, 7, 7, 7, 7, 6. Okay, so for that we're still remaining with the same one as before. Okay. Let's just move you over here. And let's move you over here. So you're full of buses. And take the mini one too. And let me move this guy as well. There you go. Now, let's get 2 of those 2 fancy buses. With 32 workers. Give them a moment to get here. September is probably the worst time to actually do this because heat will tank, but I'll fix that now. And let's just quickly see for passengers. That's for the heating plant. That's the prison bus. That's fine. And that's my food stuff. Okay, yep. Where are you going? There is fuel right there. Oh, no, it's empty. Ooh, did I not set that as a... Oops. Okay. So, little bus. You will start over here. You will pick up people. And you're going to bring them here. And the excess people will go across. So, remove that. Remove the heating plant. Actually go to the bus stop. Yes. Okay, so that's 100 and 100. View line detail, rename, heating. I'll keep it simple. Set this up for line spacing, and I will copy the schedule to the second one we bought, if I find it. Are you the one? Yes, you are. Start your journey. Where's the other one? Where did it go to get fuel? Ooh, you need fuel too. Ah. Well, you still have 15 tons, so you'll be okay. They're both here. So you got some people, you didn't get any people. Load, not just unload. Wait. So why is the line wrong? What did I do wrong? Now it should be better. And it has the wrong name. Okay, so set this up, rename, getting, save. So get in, get out, for both of them, good. You picking up people now? Yes, you are. So you won't bring any because you didn't get any, but your friend will. And let's see, by the time the next one is back, so the bus brought some people there, that's okay, we have a bit of surplus. The prison bus, I mean. So you set people here. And the next one will arrive when they are how many hours in? Pretty close to 8, actually. Why did you have no people? You arrived at the right time, but you just didn't have any people. Okay. So there is that. Now. $300 seconds round trip roughly to get to this. And you need 25 at a time. So where are the buses with the 50? You have 60, you have 50. So I'll take the Z's. Z's go over here and take the second Z's. So minimum I want 3 of those. But I don't think 3 will be enough. I probably need more. Well, let's observe. So they're roughly the same. The difference is their maximum speed, which at the moment doesn't make much of a difference. So I'm here. I go pick up people from here, load and download, and then I go and take them here. Now here, I will change this to load only 50% for reasons. And then I will go line detail, rename, bauxite production. I'll give this line spacing. Now, why did you lose your setting? Why? You become 50%. Yes. Okay, so you pick this up. We need more vehicles for this. That's okay. And set this line on vehicles. Right then. So start, and start. And just to make sure, yep, they will automatically calculate distance. How are you running? You're not. Another bus got here empty. You're telling me I have 15% unemployment and I cannot pick these people. Ooh, I know why. Why are these guys here? Oh, there's no food. Food, food, food. Guys, there is food. What are you talking about? Is there one of those houses that cannot reach? No, they cannot reach. Remove passengers so they don't clog up the thing, and students. That was weird. Yes, go use the shopping center, people. Look how much food there is there for you to buy. Not much. Now, you have food, but you haven't sent anything up there. Because there is no distribution feeding that warehouse anymore? Is that why? No, I thought there is one here, right? Yes. So these guys are unloading food, clothes and stuff from there. They go to the small custom house. They unload in the pub and they load from the cargo station food and alcohol. Yeah, they do. And they go to the prison and unload there as well. And you have how many vehicles? You have 3 closed ones. Yeah, there are people. That's better. Now I have workers. Now there is stuff for them to pick up. Building is without power supply. Ooh, money. We ran out. Oopsie. So I need to close this off. So at least 600. So let's go with 1 million. So let's close you. 589659. That's better. So we need a fuel depot somewhere down here, I think. So let's just say from here, we are going to go this way and get a refueling station, a real one, and place it right about here. Assign it to a construction office. It's all about troubleshooting those little quirky details. Okay, so you brought people. All of you arrive at the same time. Why? These guys have about an hour to finish their shift. So I'm going to say you... go back. That's better, so we have a full amount of people. Sort of. Replacement will get there eventually. So it seems like it takes them about 4 hours in between each one. And they won't get out of the bus station if there is no work for them. So even if I put a bus station here, it won't help much. Let's try disabling the Line spacing. I want to see how they will run with this, because they should try to sort of calibrate themselves. But this is going strong. We haven't had any problems. How are we going on crimes? We have a medium crime investigated in time. That's fine. You're really approaching your limit. You're fine. And you are also fine. Okay, we brought some food in, so we are a little bit more comfortable. No kindergarten. There are 4 of them, but they are full. Too many babies. Actually, there are 3 of them. Let's make another kindergarten. I can probably even squeeze this in here. Because this doesn't need road access for the emergency vehicles to reach it. You know what? Take 2 of them. I'm pretty sure they can still reach them. Down to 11%, so I have a bit of a buffer. That's good. So I can start utilizing a few more people. And let's do that now. Let's get the blue buses, so 60. Okay. So we don't have any bricks because I stopped buying them. Do I need any bricks for this? I do. 17 tons. Which is okay. This is still importing them, so we will be good for now. Now, can I grab 60 people from here without tanking this? So let's say I want you to get everything. Gravel will need people, but not that many. I need to convert the food in a timely manner to save me some money and maybe make some money. So let's say you go there. Start. Let's watch. So you're picking up workers, and they want to stay in the vehicle for 4 hours only. I suspect this will be a bit too far for them, because that's an hour just to get to this junction. So probably about 3 hours to get here. Actually, they got there faster than I thought. So with snow, they will lose about 25% of that speed. Yeah, they will still reach. Okay. So let's set those ones up. And I want to edit the line. So that's the one, and you will become food. Food factory. Yeah, I will leave them line spacing. Because I have 180 there, I should be okay. Uni, are you keeping up with all the students? Yes, you are. Do I need to boost this? Let's make it max. Let's play it safe. We're doing good here. What? 2 prisoners escaped. What? How? The security is almost at maximum. Oh, not enough wardens. That's why. This one is almost full. This one is almost full. And I can even stop the other workers now. The foreign ones. So you are no longer needed there. Move up here. You will be repurposed. Now, I can continue building distant roads with gravel. But just roads. So set this up, do this. Okay. Because they will bring it out there eventually. They will drop the machine to do it, and we should be fine. Nope, still not fully saturated by the looks of it. Because this produces 80 tons, and you can convert 125. So in reality, you should need 3 of them at your max capacity. Why is the prison bus here? For fuel. Oh boy, that's bad. How are we going here? Yes, I need that build, please. Yeah, so this is going down now because there are not enough wardens. I may drop the loyalty down to 40 just so I have more people willing to work on this. And just to make sure... Yes, you can reach those. Good. How many people do I need if I want to set up a meat production? You don't need people? How do you not need people? Oh, you need 50 people. So I can place you right here and connect you into 2 things. Okay, so let's do a little bit of planning for this before we wrap this episode up. So you're the livestock, and you will need water and crops, which is fine. And you will export livestock. Livestock then will be fed into this hall, and from the hall they will go into a slaughterhouse, and then into a meat storage. So you start well, you will need food, so you will need to get food from somewhere. And the good thing with the factory connections is they are omnidirectional. Now, can I connect you here? Or it's too close? That's too close. Okay. Bulldozer, go away. Let's try this again. So I will start by placing the storage here. So you go there. You can connect on this side. Actually, that might be better. Yes, so you connect here. We get a gravel road. Let's give you a bit of space just in case I need to build anything else. So something like that. Then you will export livestock into this. And what do you use? Nothing. So you're just a storage. Okay, so let's say you go right about here. Because you should be able to pull from this. Yes. Okay. And then in the slaughterhouse, which will need to connect with this side. So slaughterhouse right here. And you piggyback on this one as well. And then at the end of that, we have a meat storage, which is just a connection. So you should be able to feed that here. I want it this way. You will go around, so go this way. Okay, not the prettiest, not the ugliest. Guys, go start building the roads. And then probably a bus. Because if I offload them here, they should be able to walk to this. And then I can use this to pick the stuff and move them out as well. Yeah, there is 50 tons, 100, 150 tons that I need to still move around, and I'm guessing these are full. Somewhat, yeah. November, yeah, it will get lost. Where are the other two harvesting machines? Oh, they're still working on this. I wonder if it's worth setting up a warehouse back here. We'll see. So you're bringing people, 0% unemployment. Am I messing with this again? It's still working. Got a little bit of a positive, that's good. These guys are okay. Working here as well. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Ah, they are assigned to this already. Good. And the snow started. Let's confirm my theory. If those actually do get lost. No, that doesn't seem to be the case. Okay. And maybe that just stays there until next year? No, it went down. It does decay. Slowly. But slowly is still a problem. So, if I go here, 100 and 100, just go grab whatever you can, guys. We need it all. You are working well. You are not. I mean, you are, but you don't have full people to operate non-stop. And how are we going on gravel? I'm not running low yet, am I? No. Because I stopped borrowing people from the border to do this to save myself a bit of expenses. And you don't have... You going for fuel again? You are. Let's make this a high priority, because they lose a lot of travel time going for fuel. But I think this is where I will wrap up this episode. Thanks everyone very much for watching. Don't forget to drop a comment, like, subscribe, you know, all the fun stuff. And I will catch you all on the next one. Bye bye.